My apologies, I didn't grow an inch when I retired, so I had to pull it down a little. Good morning.
Morning.
Commanding Officer Justin Collins, Executive Officer Kelly Halperman, Presiding Officer Lieutenant Commander Carol Rodriguez, Command Master Chief Paul Hernandez, who couldn't make it today, fellow Chief Petty Officers, and friends. We are gathered here to celebrate Senior Chief Jose Mario P. Piamonte, also known as Jomar, retirement honoring his distinguished service in the United States Navy. I know many of you have also traveled great distances to be here today. Thank you for honoring Jomar with your presence. Before I begin, we are honored to welcome some very special guests who are close to Jomar, whether they are with us in spirit or in person today. As we celebrate Jomar's remarkable contribution, it is important to recognize the people who have supported him along the way. This is a very special day for not only Jomar, but his family too. They have served equally and are just as deserving of recognition for your service in supporting him and the Navy. I would personally like to say thank you for serving in the Navy family. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to his parents, Mr. Mario and Mrs. Baby Piamonte, who unfortunately are unable to join us today as they are in the Philippines. However, they do extend their heartfelt wishes to their son Jomar for his ongoing success beyond his time in the Navy. Now I would like to take a moment to recognize someone special. If you could please stand up, Mrs. Geraldine Piamonte. It might be kind of awesome. Whose unwavering support and dedication have been cornerstone throughout their journey. Today, we are also joined by Jomar's most cherished supporters. His wonderful children. If you please stand up, Katrina. And her husband, Paolo, along with their daughter Maya and Patricia, and her husband Paul, along with their son Elijah, and Christian, Juan in the Philippines, and one and only Aldrin. Jomar's family. Their love and support have been a constant source of strength for him throughout his career. We are also glad to have you here to share in this special day as we celebrate not only your father's achievements, but the important role you have played in his journey. Thank you all for being here on this great occasion to farewell Jomar and celebrate the completion of a tremendous Navy career. Today is over 21 years in the making. Jomar, thank you for inviting me to be part of this special day. It is truly an honor to be here and witness you being piped ashore for the final time after such a long, successful career. This occasion is made even more meaningful with your family and sailors by your side, representing the Navy team and celebrating this milestone with you. They have been such an integral part of your journey, making this moment even more significant. As we take a moment to look back on Jomar's journey, we recognize the countless contributions and achievements that have defined Jomar's career. Let's take this opportunity to celebrate the hard work, commitment, and legacy Jomar leaves behind. Jomar began his Navy career in August 2003 at the age of 33, entering service with a degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Peace in the Philippines. To put this in perspective, I had already served for 11 years by the age of 28 when he joined the service. You see, in all seriousness, although Jomar enlisted in the Navy later in life, he brought with him maturity, education, and impressive career that included several tours aboard a ship, at an air station, with the Regional Southwest Component Command, and with VR-57, also known as the Conquistadors. He also served with the Fleet Logistics Support Wing and had tours in the Navy Operational Support Centers. Jomar took on numerous challenging leadership responsibilities as a hospital corpsman at each command, demonstrating a strong work ethic, unwavering focus. His dedication allowed him to rapidly advance in ranks and was selected to Chief Petty Officer in 2016, and subsequently to Senior Chief Petty Officer in 2022. I had the privilege of serving with Jomar in 2012 while I was stationed in Navy Region Southwest in San Diego. At that time, I was a Senior Chief and Jomar was a first-class Petty Officer. I distinctly recall when he first visited on board in civilian clothes prior to officially checking in. I could tell from the very first moment that he was exceptional and a true professional, evident on how he carried himself. Back then, I genuinely thought that he might have been a mass chief. So I was a little careful in disguise until he informed me quite fittingly that he was a seasoned top-tier first-class Petty Officer. We served together for over 2 years at NRSW, where he was a key contributor to the command's success. Jomar is one of the hardest working hospital corpsmen I have encountered throughout my career. He consistently arrived at work before everyone else, often in uniform after maybe spending an hour or so at the gym. And he would frequently stay late after everyone had left. This made me wonder if he was actually spending the night at his office during the week, given that we have showers and a mini supermarket in and around the building. So I'm curious, Jomar, have you spent the night there? Secret? Okay. Piamonte. Yeah. Another service trait that Jomar possesses in his unrelenting optimism, I recall him always being cheerful and upbeat as he is now. Even during challenging times, his presence made me coming to work enjoyable, and his infectious laughter, as you all know, lifted everyone's spirit. I was truly honored when Jomar chose me as his mentor. Thank you, Jomar. During our time at NRSW, his dedication to duty and hard work truly paid off when he was unanimously selected by the Chief's Mess and executive leadership as the NRSW Sailor of the Year in 2013. Great job, Jomar. Like any leader, family, and friends of a sailor, the greatest reward is witnessing the people you care about excel, achieve their goals, and earn promotions. Jomar, when I saw your name on the selection list for Senior Chief, I was thrilled. It brought me true happiness to see the Navy acknowledge your leadership skills, expertise, and future potential. You then took on larger roles and greater leadership responsibilities. I remember the retiree training his sailors, demonstrating his firm yet approachable leadership. He consistently guided them to excel in their roles, which contributed to their promotions and overall success. One example is a former third-class Petty Officer hospital corpsman he led at NRSW around 2012, who is now a Senior Chief Petty Officer. Also, several of the non-POs have since advanced to Chief Petty Officers. So kudos to you, Jomar, for doing an excellent job in training these sailors. When he asked me to be his guest speaker at his retirement, I wondered why me. However, I believe it reflects the strong professional trust we have built over the years. I replied a resounding yes, recognizing the profound significance of military retirement as a celebration of dedicated service and sacrifice. I am truly honored to be part of this important milestone. Before I conclude, I would like to take time to recognize once again his family, who has supported Jomar in his career. Families serve equally with their service members. Jomar, without strong support from your spouse and your children, you would not have been able to achieve the accomplishments you have made. Long hours of work, deployments, and long periods away from home, stress, numerous moves, and uncertainty that often comes with a Navy career. These are the things that the entire family has to endure for years on end. Thank you, Geraldine, for helping Jomar get to his high level of achievement in his career. Katrina, Patricia, Christian, Juan, and Andre. You also have endured much to help your dad to get to this point, so thank you so much. Jomar, you have had a tremendous career. Most of all, you have positively impacted more people than you can imagine, including me. The sailors that you led and taught will have an exponential effect on the future of the Navy. You have also raised an incredible family that is making a positive impact in the community, just like you do. Senior Chief Hospital Corpsman, Air Warfare and Surface Warfare Specialist, Jose Mario P. Piamonte, I wish you and your entire family fair winds following seas and the finest future that life has to offer. Thank you.